instead of dropping down and doing that attack, he'll just drop down, and he'll be invisible.
Oh my god.
Because that's what you want.
Invisible
is to deal with somebody
50/50s?
with overheads
What?
and lows
What?
And invisible.
Stop it.
So if
Stop
you're
it.
thinking, I don't know that.
Yep.
All right, so let's start with smoke. I
Yep.
think when you think about smoke throughout the last 30 years now, I think mobility is one of the things I think of. You look at when he was a
I
secret
agree.
character in
Mobility.
MK2, he had super fast.
He's always had
he
super
could walk up
mobility.
and throw you in like 2 seconds.
Even
Then
Cyborg.
you look at MK3, he had human had the teleport punch, and then robot
Yep.
had the teleport uppercut, and then all the way in MK9 he had the phase, the shake, smoke bomb teleport. Like I think he's always been a character that can get in.
Always
agree
had
with that.
mobility.
Exactly.
Always had
Always.
mobility and ways to close the gap and also be right on top of you. Teleport punch.
Right. He's dangerous from full screen anywhere you want to hit a button. He has an opportunity to blow you up for it, and that continues in MK1. So let's take a look.
Let's do it.
But first,
All right,
let's
let's
talk
see.
about his
What do we
normal
got?
attacks. One of the new things you might notice is he has this knife, which is a karambit, which is from Indonesia, I believe.
Karambit.
And he uses it in most of his normal attacks.
Dang, that's a long string.
Slicey
7
dice.
hits.
Slicey dice, yep. He's just cutting you up.
And side switch.
Low slice,
And a
There
low.
goes your Achilles.
uses it in his uppercut, jabs, and his throw.
Oh, right under the mouth. That's the
Brutal.
worst.
I like that slowdown on that throw.
Another
That's pretty
noteworthy
cool.
thing about his normal attacks is he has a really good long distance overhead, which is his back two.
I wonder if he's invincible.
Yep,
during
that
that.
definitely that covers some space. That's for dang sure. And that's going to put him right where he wants to be up close, right?
Exactly. And it is complemented by a low.
Wow. He's a 50-50 character.
Starter.
50-50.
So he's got instantly the low overhead mix-ups.
Exactly.
Correct.
The blender.
The blender.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's going to be an awesome mix-up character. So let's go over his special moves. You can kind of see how he plays up close. So how is he going to get that 50-50 going?
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll talk about is his anti-air options. One of his brand new special moves is this anti-air
Ooh.
knife toss.
Can you
Jump.
convert off it?
Oh,
Maybe if
nailed
you
it.
meter
Pull
burn.
you in. Jump again. And if you EX it, he pulls you right up with a bunch of recovery. And then you can actually go into your mix.
Oh, that's
Right.
cheap.
He has his own kind of
Don't
get
jump.
over here, if you will.
Exactly.
He's patrolling the sky.
I wonder if he can launch into that.
So he also has a new take on the classic smoke bomb. He throws the smoke bomb into the air and
teleport.
will drop down. This will track the opponent. So up close, he'll be real quick, and even full screen. He'll always go behind them, and it's an overhead.
Oh,
Overhead too.
Okay.
Jeez.
So
Now,
constantly closing.
Can you
the
cancel
distance.
and go low?
exactly. So
That's
if you
the that's the question.
projectile, if you think it's crouch blocking because of the low, you can go for that. And the EX version has an extra special property. Instead of dropping down and doing that attack, he'll just drop down, and he'll be invisible.
Oh my god.
Because that's what you want.
Invisible
is to deal with somebody
50/50s?
with overheads
What?
and lows
What?
And invisible.
Stop it.
So if
Stop
you're
it.
Thinking, I don't know that back to. I bet
Bruh.
I can react to that.
Right.
How do you react to an overhead that you literally
Can't
cannot see?
You start
Invisible
spamming stuff.
50/50s.
Exactly.
Low pokes. Get.
So another special move is the classic teleport. This time it starts as a low, then goes into the teleport.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
So if you EX it, you get
Air
combo
combo.
starter.
And
Okay.
that punch is very like throwbacky to like
Exactly.
MK3
it's like a
robot.
new take on robot smoke.
Love it.
That's
Really
cool.
Love it.
He also can cancel this one.
Oh, okay. Something I will never do. Nope. I commit.
Ooh.
Okay. At all times.
Dude, this character is like
And there's a
Wild.
fun property. If
Oh.
you
Wild.
EX cancel it.
invisible.
Turns invisible.
Invisible
Okay, so you can go
50/50s,
invisible
more
in other
invisible
ways.
50/50s.
Must be first.
And lastly,
Oh my god.
he has a new take on his phase teleport move. He will phase through, go
Ooh.
full screen no matter where you are.
Full
then
screen.
Attack, and this can be used not just to close the
Beat
gap,
projectiles.
close the gap and check the opponent, but it can go under fireball. So,
Yeah.
please fireball.
Let's see if you can do it. Oh!
Wow.
First time Lanny.
Wow.
Wow.
And this can also
This character's
I
gonna
was
be
just
top
gonna
tier.
ask.
Definitely.
So instead of
Without a
you know,
question.
you make a hard read on a projectile, it has a lot of recovery. You can actually stop right in front of them and get a full
This is
combo.
without cameo craziness.
Going to the business.
Exactly.
This is wild, bro.
Blocking, you can go ahead, stop in front of him, go for a 50-50, jump over, a throw, whatever
These
you want.
tools. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Did you do his throw yet?
I did.
Oh, okay.
How?
Oh yeah, under the mouth. Didn't want to see it again.
Now,
Just kidding.
When you're playing Smoke, what kind of what are you looking for in a cameo?
Great question, and I'm always a big fan of pointing out that you could shore up on your weaknesses. Like, you'll notice he doesn't have a traditional projectile.
Correct.
So you could give him someone like Sonya who has ring toss. Or you can double down on what you have and maybe get even bigger combos. Or maybe you can use someone who
Something
has
to keep him safe.
new combo starters and mix-ups options. But what I picked here is Cameo Sub-Zero, who makes counter zoning even better because he has a really nifty, tricky move where he coats you in ice armor and you become projectile immune.
It's like Tremor.
Oh.
So let's wait for it.
It's
to
like
refresh.
Tremor from MKX.
Fireball me.
Fireball me.
But better. Multiple hits. Multiple hits of
He's taking no
absorption.
damage from that?
Correct.
What?
Oh my
You
god,
also
bro.
turn invisible and have it on.
But now
my
you can
God.
spam it out now.
What is this character?
Yeah. So
This character is busted.
The best thing to do when someone's invisible is to start spamming projectiles. And
Right.
you can hit a stray while he's trying to move around. He can literally use Sub-Zero, become projectile immune, be invisible, teleport behind you, and then start doing 50-50.
That's very sneaky.
He is sneaky.
That's
I
very
think,
sneaky. Sneaky ninja.
Holy.
That's a great key word there, ninja, because I don't think Smoke's ever been this much of a ninja, in my opinion. I think it's pretty rad.
Oh yeah, no, I'm loving it. I think it's very cool. You know me.
Also, it also looks like they changed the hair a little bit. I don't know if it's just low quality, but it looks like they got rid of the fluff a little bit on his
Yeah,
head.
yeah, probably.
And yeah, he definitely feels like he's going to be high risk, but really, really flashy, very, very quick.
And that's when you talk about like how you want to deal with Smoke as an opponent. Risk.
Right.
Yeah, he's going to
I
be high
think
risk. He's got to be.
You're going to have kind of two strategies. One would be accept that he's going to counter zone you. Your fireballs are not going to be super efficient. Just play the game, patient, bait him out, punish him. Or rush down the rush down guy. And like someone like Liu Kang who might have faster normals up close, be able to poke him out, go for your own mix-ups, that kind of stuff.
Got it.
Cool.
You also got to see like which option is safe and what distance his low and overhead hit from.
And then go for his big combos and all that. And I think he's going to be really exciting to watch.
Awesome. We should probably take a look at the.
But he's going to be a menace. He's going to be a menace.
Try the fatal blow.
Let's do it.
Straight up
So
menace.
this also goes with this theme. It is a, it'll
Like
track
MC8.
you where you are on screen.
Straight
and
up
it's really
menace.
rad. So check out the players, mix them up with different cameos and stuff, and then go crazy with the cancels and all that. I think it's going to be really cool.
If I were using him, I would do something to keep him
Ones that have
safe.
Sort of like we've talked about.
That's what I would do.
Ballet of destruction, where everything's
Yes.
just moving around.
50-50, safe
all that sort of
50-50s,
thing.
invisible
So that's super
50-50s,
exciting.
and I would just roll the dice on those invisible
I'm
ones.
excited to get to play him.
You can
Like,
even
he
like
looks more of like
walk
this type
in,
of
like boom,
characters
you're
that I would
invisible,
be
and you just
into,
walk back,
rush
and you
down,
just
constant pressure.
you know bait the throw or like bait the button and just punish,
Oh, all right.
like shimmy like
Yeah,
crazy.
Definitely a character I could see you.
Got a real fresh coat of paint. So let's check her out.
Do it.
All right.
So Ashrah is a demon who has found an artifact.
She looks cool, man.
It's
She looks really
a
cool.
sword. And when she slays demons with it, it purifies her soul. So she fights with the Chris all the time, and you could imagine that gives her
Range.
exceptionally good range.
How many bad things do you think she's done that she's constantly having to purify her soul?
She is literally a demon from the nether realm, so I think she's been a bad girl.
All right.
She's been through it.
All right. She's
Yeah, so-
done a few bad things.
You can see almost all of her normal attacks use her weapon. Like, she's got a super good uppercut.
Which is going to give her good range
Yeah,
instantly.
even her sweep uses her sword.
Little bop
Her
there.
sweep's still not as big as a katana as her
That's
scorpions.
a professional term.
Yeah,
for
well,
the
we all
bot.
know that's the bop.
That's crazy. That is wild.
Cinematics plays a lot of Ashrah, and the range she keeps you at is one of those sort of frustrating ranges.
Right. Let's go over her throw. Slashy slash.
The
Looks good.
slashy slash. We got a bop. We got a slashy slash.
Frost throw.
Ooh. Little frost throw.
And now let's go over special moves because they are very neat. She has a really unique playstyle.
All right, let's see what
So
she
the
does.
first thing she has is projectile.
Whoa!
Not a typical fast, tiny projectile. It takes up a ton of real estate.
That thing's huge. Can you jump it?
Not go full screen. It's not the fastest in the world, but it reaches almost to the top of the screen.
So you're not jumping it.
Exactly.
Right.
Wow.
And you're not ducking it.
Exactly.
Good
Wow.
Also has crisscross, which is a sword slash, which is an excellent combo ender, and control kind of the ground and the air. And what's one of the ways you beat like long-range footsie tools?
You beat?
Beat it, yeah, by jumping. So you could say crisscross makes you
Jump, jump.
You really set these up.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I don't understand why people say this is cringe. I don't get that.
My least favorite term on the internet, by the way.
So, did any of the attacks you were just showing have EX versions?
Yes. In fact, I'll show one right now. The sword uppercut, which when you EX it, allows her
Hair combo.
Awesome.
Okay.
But the projectile and the crissity-crossity?
They just do more damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I think crisscross has a...
I'll probably launch in the corner.
Cool.
So thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, I'll launch in the
no
corner.
And then lastly, we have her ghost dash. So this is a cool move where she sends a ghost, travels as far as she wants,
What?
and she can cancel it.
So she cancels it wherever she wants to stop?
Nope.
And
Wow.
she can also do
So she can go behind the
a
opponent.
quicker version that goes behind you.
Wow.
Follow it.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
For
Get out of
most
the corner
part,
easy.
She's got a bunch of range attacks,
Yes.
and she can get distance with
It's
her
like
sword
Sindel,
attacks.
kinda.
So she really kind of plays that mid to far game. And if you try jumping in at her, she has that special move that just is a rising sword attack that's just then going to allow her to extend air combos.
Exactly.
Nailed it.
But there's one really cool
It's almost like a Shoto.
involved in all this that makes her just an added layer to make her a little bit more in depth.
Tell us about that layer. Let's
She can
peel that onion.
Tap into her dark side. And this
I was
changes
right.
Properties
I was right, it is a buff.
Okay.
Her fireball becomes a ground spark. It can reach
Wow.
full screen.
Oh,
It's a
jeez.
Short, medium, and far.
What's all that stuff
Okay.
around Liu Kang?
And so that you have to choose which version, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Pretty quick.
Sorry, I gotta turn it back on.
All right, gotta turn on the darkness.
Her shadow charge completely changes, and now it actually teleports her to the location.
Okay.
Oh.
And she can again cancel it.
So she's able to just cut down
Okay,
space.
Okay.
Or actually
I'm sure that'll go through
back into
projectiles
where the
also.
ghost is, and she can use that to go behind.
That's pretty cool.
She can cancel it, and she can still do the quick attack.
Okay.
Now,
It's
one
like
thing you might notice,
great value smoke.
the opponent is getting dark side attached to them. which
Yeah,
can stack
those little
up-
swirly things around there.
What does
right?
that do?
Exactly, which can stack up to 3 times. Once she turns back to light, all of her light attacks will then do an extra hit of damage,
Ooh.
depending on how many stacks she has.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Now, some of the ghost slashes. Can you do any of those in the air, anything like
Yes,
that? Yeah.
She can do all the ghost flashes in the air and drop down.
Oh, jeez.
She can
Oh
do
god, can she hit a button? Oh, she can hit a button off of that
What
too?
can she do?
Wow. These characters are like super
I don't
crazy.
think she has a command grab.
She does not have a
Okay.
So,
Or a pure soul.
So playing as her, your goal is really you're switching back and forth
Exactly.
to get
Yes.
as much damage as you can.
Yes, you're gonna be
They've
doing
buffed these
back and
characters
forth
up, man.
between range
MK1 is
attack,
gonna be wild, bro. Wild.
and,
You can really min
And you're
max
just
your damage.
and you're locking them down
Exactly.
with distance anyway, too.
So, let's talk about cameos. I chose Frost. 'Cause
Okay.
You might be saying, now how am I supposed to be moving in and out in the middle of a fight?
Right.
Liu Kang's going to be advancing on me. He might do his flying kick, his fireballs, and all that. Well, let's cover a couple of Frost moves.
All right,
One
what's
is
Frost got?
The ground ice. Straight from
That's
King's
cool.
hands.
Freeze? That's a low?
Low combo.
Yeah, it's a low.
And it seems to cover like a majority of the screen.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
This
crazy.
is
He's gonna
going
force a
to be
jump.
a big time
Can you move in anti-air?
check when you're fighting Frost. You could let it rip at any time. It's going to be super
Nah, you can't move.
And that's
So they can jump in on it.
And then boom.
That's not that good.
Swap.
Exactly. She also has Orby Orb,
Orby Orb.
where she sends a frozen orb out.
That's good.
Slow-moving orb that'll freeze the opponent if it hits them.
And you gotta respect that, that's basically it.
Exactly. A perfect time to switch your stance, get your things going.
Cool.
Ah, that's cool.
Lastly, she has this
Nope.
stalactite move that's a super quick combo ender. Or if she
Huh.
holds it, she
Splat
gets
down.
a secret special 4th move
What?
where she does these stabby stabs. And if you
Ah.
block, you can see this has. Can you
Block.
pick up the controller and
sorry,
block? This will actually push you full screen and
Wow.
chip, and that can get you back in range to be going for your.
And that's a
speed.
low.
Frost would probably be good for zoning.
Yeah, so
The zoning character.
Now, the meter burner hold down stabby stab. Did that cost any additional meter or anything like that?
I believe it's still the same as regular.
Okay.
I believe. I do not have the cooldown times.
Okay.
And also something to mention, you know, still game in progress. Things
Yeah.
are still being tweaked and
Yes.
balanced and whatnot.
Totally.
So things you see here, damage-wise and that sort of thing, may change.
Yeah.
Obviously. So,
So-
just
Oh,
keep that in mind.
there's a very good chance.
Yes.
There's a very good chance.
Well,
they will
I'll
do.
remember the combo I did back in
Oh, here he
11
goes.
that
Oh, here he
just
goes with
later.
his
No.
I
his
Dundee.
combo.
The Dundee. Yeah.
Dundee, and I still hear about it.
Dundee.
So let's check out our Fatal Blow. Love how we've, again, taken these
She looks pretty good. She does. She looks pretty good.
and reimagined them.
She's
Welcome
got some
back,
interesting
Ashrah.
tools.
Still a demon.
It'll be interesting to see how that goes with the different cameos and what you can make with her. I think she's a character that
The other one is
will be extremely strong
Ashrah. So,
if you have the right
another character-
cameo.
Lost my mic.
We're good.
You know, whatever. Are you gonna mess up inputs?
I don't know.
Okay.
You have been playing Geras a lot, so I have confidence.
I have, and we
Tyler
Seth
got
and I
this.
went
You
through
got
it
this,
yesterday,
bro.
And I feel like
You
I
got
feel like
this.
I went okay. And
Okay.
I'm not doing a bunch. Go with I went with Goro.
Look at the stage.
Because I love Goro, and also
That looks great.
he does help with my game plan a lot, and we'll
Right.
go through that in a little
Geras
bit.
Goro.
Team of bigs.
We got the beef squad.
So just real quick, Geras has a couple. Goro has a couple moves. He has punch in the air, right? So you can do that.
Punch in the air.
You can do that
Launcher.
to sort of elongate combos sometimes, things like that. He also has stomp.
You can't have Gora without Stomp.
Now listen, stomp is different.
Oh.
Stomp takes your entire bar.
Oh, it does.
Dang.
It's full.
See?
So I know people will be like, stomp. You have to commit to it. And then finally, he has a thing called the omelet toss, which is I did
Punch walk.
No, that's punch walk.
Punch walk again.
That's punch walk.
He has omelet toss where he will throw you up in the air.
Omelet.
Oh, that is cool.
Will-
That is super cool. And a
if
side switch.
If you're ducking, for instance, that can be it can be used to
Omelet toss.
Don't do that.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's what I use. Now I want to go through some of the strings, and this will all kind of make sense a little bit how he works. Probably my favorite string he has is forward 4-4, which is just hits the ground, pops you up. It's a low.
Did he make a little sandcastle there?
He
What
makes a
happened
little sand at the end. Boom,
Man.
knocks you up. So for this, then
Can you get stuff off of it?
air.
Yes,
We'll
air
throw the
combo.
real quick.
Dang, he throws you right to the ground. And you're in
grabs he can do
strike
the
throw
different
range.
air combos. So he has this, where he'll give you the old pile driver.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Which you are a fan of.
I am.
And you
I don't.
can
I like that for a
see,
side switch, but you're not in great range.
switch sides if you
This
want.
right here, you're in good range. Good range right there.
And then you can do this with different inputs. Oh, I did it wrong, sorry.
And when you say with different inputs, what do you?
Different punches in the air.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Lead
Gotcha.
to different things. So one is 1-2, the other is 2-1.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And then he's got this one where he'll just. Oh, I did that wrong.
It's really neat to see the air combat extend to grappling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
pretty
cool.
much, like,
He'll knee you away.
Yeah.
I
air
like
combat
Geras.
just-
I think he
I'm
looks good.
a huge fan. I just
It's
love.
so
I'm
fun.
so in love with it.
He also has this overhead, which is so it's not
What?
it's not safe entirely, but it's you can throw this out there quite a bit because you get a big amount of pushback and you're
Right.
back to back. He's got back 1-2, which is neat because this is that range where you don't want to be here, get a little closer, right? And that can be canceled too, so you can do like things like that.
Ooh, that's
Brought Buddy
cool.
out.
I did. Let's do the throws real quick before I forget because I know people get mad if we forget the throws, and I understand that.
They are very cool.
I like the Goro throw, bashing his face in.
Kind of got a glow up too.
That's
for
good.
Anybody
Did a
that
little
didn't
bit,
notice,
yes.
right?
Yeah, he's a little bigger
From
now.
Earlier, like first views of Goro. Oh, he's gotten a glow up.
Oh, I don't want to forget this too because I know people want to see that he does indeed have
The body splash.
And if a character has a body splash,
Is that a sweep?
that's instant means Tyler's gonna play them.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is one of the cooler moves too. He's got I think we've all
Chest
seen the
bump.
wall he can do.
He's got a little belly bump. Little belly
And
bump.
you'll throw him through the wall. And here's the other thing: you can kind of just throw this out like from distance. Let me get a little far away from you. You can kind of even like it's not a projectile.
Stop
but you
moving.
Kind of feel like it in a way.
Right.
He keeps dashing up. He's trying to get
Which
space. He
really
keeps
reminds
dashing
me
up.
Of how people block in No Mercy for N64.
It really does.
So that's important.
There it
too.
is. There
Right.
it is. Yep. I'm gonna go over some specials now. So this is the one that changes his game.
Okay.
It's called Countdown, and he'll put a hourglass out, right? If, and this is what I was talking about. He wants to keep you.
It's like a
out.
parry.
Like I wanna, got it. Now I have 3 loaded. Once he has 3 loaded, he can do it again. Up behind you, and now you are frozen. And the last move you take is the reaction you have, like the
Oh.
frozen thing from the last.
It's like very similar to
If you
MK11.
meter burn it, you have
Get
to
him
go
instant?
ready. Now throw a projectile. I wasn't ready yet. Try again. So if you're, I got to read it harder. Go ahead. So if
That's
you
cool.
do that, you can, if you're hard reading things like that, you can get behind them and whatnot.
Sure.
So once you have that out, the game changes.
Right.
They are afraid of moving. Now it's blockable. It is blockable, but the game.
How are you gonna block that?
I played with people where they're starting to read it.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Here's another thing. Go ahead and do some damage to me. Okay. Now we have it set to 1% right now, but when you do that, the other thing you can do is if you
It's like rewind?
burn the snap like that, you can redo what you've done, go back to where you were,
Rewind time.
and get your health back.
What?
Nice. And
So-
that uses the same clocks that you would charge for the
Yes.
So
behind you.
you can charge the clock, and once that clock is fully charged at 3 times or
Yes.
whatever, then you have multiple moves that branch from that.
Yes.
So here's why that's good. It allows you to take risk.
There's another layer.
So if you
gets
mess
better.
up or they block or you
didn't
do
show you
something
one of the,
unsafe, you can rewind and get that health back.
strings on purpose.
That's what that
So you can do
really
this.
is good for.
This string, as you see, brings out an hourglass, and guess what? That counts.
That counts.
It does.
Oh,
Let's move
That's
on.
cool.
Let's move on to another move.
Okay.
Sandstorm, right?
Now, is there different distances for Sandstorm, or is it track?
Yes, there are.
Different distances. Gotcha.
It also can be a meterless launcher,
Oh.
right? So you can be like this,
ah,
but I can do that. Meterless launcher. Now, where they're standing in the sandstorm depends on where they like. If they're at the back of it, they'll fly backwards. If they're in the
Gotcha.
front,
Okay.
they're front
That's
forwards.
science.
that makes sense.
Now, if I meter burn it, you got to see that.
That's old
clock?
school. That's like from
It'll time
MK11.
out And then explode. So you're kind of controlling space.
Right.
Right.
But
I like that. That's like some traps you can set up.
Interesting.
And it
So,
counts as a
I-
clock.
That's going to force them to either advance or back
So he's
up.
able to get these
Back up is
clocks,
good for you, advancing,
pretty successfully.
then you can go for your mix-ups.
So,
And a
super
lot of
cool
different
stuff you can
ways.
do with that. I really
Very
enjoy
versatile.
Just hitting it, and then you can, that's.
Oh, side
So
switch
it-
too?
it-
That's
it
cool,
can change
man.
the way the game's played.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He plays his own game.
What I just showed was world stop, just back forward 1. You can just stop time, and I can do this. Now I can go on either side too, where I can.
So you can stay
hold
front.
back and land there. If you meter burn it,
The side switch game and non-side switch game is
man.
great.
He seems pretty nasty.
is
He
bad.
does seem pretty
Seems pretty
nasty.
nasty.
The effects are
Where's the command grab?
too.
He definitely. He does have a command grab.
Now here it is.
Throw away, or you can throw toward. Oops, sorry. Like that. Now here's the fun part. Let's say you're in the corner.
Let's say you're in.
Now I want.
Look at the way he's looking down, Geras. The way he's walking,
Right.
looking down. That's so cool.
Right.
Yep, there he goes.
Or if I want to do more damage, anytime you throw someone away from the corner, you get the one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's nasty.
So if I'm
That's cool.
throwing my so you can give up good spacing if you want to cash out that extra damage.
damage or positioning.
Like
yeah.
is this gonna end the round?
I like
If I
that.
do that, throw them out.
Yeah, totally.
At least I would.
Yeah.
So that command grab's really great. It can also it'll combo too. Like if it's in the air, you can't like combo on the ground, but if it's in the air, you can catch people.
The range on it is also very interesting.
Yeah, so you can do it from close, but also like right about here.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's far.
really, really
You
good.
always and also just point blank.
Right.
So he's pretty much good up close, mid, and far.
It's like a projectile throw.
Far, he has a little more trouble far.
Sure.
Far, he's going to be able to set up his stuff.
I was gonna
but
say,
not
then
as
you're
much
just-
press advantage.
You're putting up
right.
clocks
But
if
you
you're
will
far.
also you can start getting hit with projectiles during that period.
Right.
Right.
And also like you will notice the more you play against the Geras, the snap thing. I've been blocked on it a whole bunch of times because people know that you're trying
Sure.
to set that up.
But now, obviously, then if they have the mental stack where they are then focused on blocking it or punishing it or doing fireballs, that means that's your opportunity. You've established that, you conditioned them. Now he could advance forward and go for his overhead, his low, his grab.
Right.
If you're doing something that makes the opponent pause, then you've won.
And is it more dangerous sometimes to hold it for a full round?
Exactly. Yes.
Right. And also, they may forget they're looking for the snap, and now they do a combo to you, and you just rewind out of it. You use it for that.
That's a great point.
That's what you want.
next
That's
thing
what
we
that's
got,
best for, I think.
this is
Take the
good.
risks, and when you get comboed, you just snap it back.
He's got this burst, right?
Is that a good anti-air? Looks like it might be.
Just, just kind of a pushback. You can
get off
combo
me.
it, right?
Nope.
But I would
Oh, that's a move. That's not even a special.
but the cool thing is, it is his metered. It does a
He's armored.
armored move. Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So let's say I'm in the corner, and I want to wake up to it. I can. Oh, not me. There we go.
Gotcha. Get off of me.
And
Get
it's
off
really
me.
good if like I get jumped on the like in the. So like.
Yeah, can you convert? Yes, sir.
just
That's
like
good.
get off
I
it.
knew it was going to be
Yes,
an
for
anti-air.
sure.
That's
He does
good.
have that.
That's very good.
I mean, Geras. It seems like he has a lot. I will say, once you start playing it, it all sort of flows together very, very well.
Right.
Yeah, he's a well put together character, I think.
He has this move here, which is really cool. So go full screen.
I like him.
I can do this, and now look. I am
What is that?
ethereal. Now hit me. If you hit me, I can take it. Oh, I can take a hit, right? So hold on, and then I will go back to where I started. You can do that with projectiles.
Oh,
right?
really?
But now I can do like things like this, where I will walk you down. I know I have a hit I can take, or I can walk you down, and you're like, "What's he doing? What's he doing?" And I can still do moves.
That's so cool.
Oh,
Now,
man.
here's where it gets crazy.
This has been pretty crazy already.
This is
I
that's
don't
really
know what
crazy.
the next level of crazy
Yeah,
could be.
we've never done
I'm a
these
Derek
before,
on this
but
one.
wait, there's
There is one more thing which I've actually had QA make a video for because I am not good at doing it yet, but it's really cool. So the meter burn version will freeze time, and you're able to use your clone and yourself. You'll see.
What?
Let's take a look at that video.
Whew.
What? That's crazy.
That's so cool.
Right.
It's really giving me some Kenshi vibes.
Yeah, for real. That's what I was thinking.
Will probably be the last thing I put into my repertoire, and it'll probably be something simple for
These
myself,
characters
but
got a
just
lot,
play.
man. It's going to be a lot to
I've
adjust
already
to.
started
A
finding
lot.
things that I can do.
I was gonna say, he didn't do his fatal blow, bud.
Let's do that. Oh, right. So it is from about where you start a battle is where as its distance, and then it teleports to you and grabs.
Teleport, grab. Is it an actual throw? Is it an actual grab?
This is so painful looking.
He'll be fine.
All right, so there you go. The 3 characters that we took a look at here. What do you guys think of the characters? I think in order, I'm going to say that I think Smoke looks like he's just straight up broken. I think he's the best character just from what I see based off of this. I think Geras would be number 2, Ashrah 3. What do you think? Leave it down in the comment section below. Let me know the order in which you're excited for the characters and which ones you think will be the most powerful. If you're new to the channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. Don't forget to click the bell so you get updated whenever I post new content. And as always, I want to thank you guys for checking in. It's Gleez signing out, and continue to game strong.